There, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be unboxing a couple of my Louis Vuitton holiday items, and you might notice they're not in holiday packaging. So you're going to hear me rant a little bit. If you want to hear that, you might not want to hear that. But anyway, come back and join me after the break. Welcome back to my channel. My channel is about treating yourself to a little bit of luxury, whether that be your favorite fragrances, your cup of coffee that's hiding behind your things back there, handbags, luxury goods, any of the things that make you feel good about yourself because you deserve it. You really do. So any little piece of luxury will make you happy. I got a couple of LV items for Christmas, and they're very inexpensive items per se. In the grand scheme of things, expensive items, but I just wanted to have a quick chit chat about something that I've noticed over the last few years and has been really frustrating to me. And I don't know if anyone else has encountered the same thing, or maybe can give me some advice or figure out what's going on. Do I just not know how to shop? What's happened to you? So let's have a little conversation, have my little rant. So a little bit of backstory. Every year my husband gets me an item, and I usually pick up an item, and it's been going on now. The item he buys me since 2019, and the item I pick up since 2020. So I always buy myself a bandeau, and he always buys me an agenda insert, and the sizes vary. Now it's the the desk agenda, and it used to be the PM size. So we have just had this standing thing that we go into the LV boutiques wherever we are and pick them up, typically on Black Friday. There was in 2019 the instance that we were in Hawaii, so we happened to do it there. And oddly, what I'm going to rant about, that was the one year that I obtained holiday packaging, be it just a bag. But it's funny that was the one year that I was able to get at least a component. So like I said, we tend to shop for if you hear snoring, the Dolly and Pickles are right here. They're down here snoring in the background because they're bored of mom. Mom's not entertaining. We go in every Black Friday to purchase at least one of the items, typically the agenda, because that sells out usually in the past a lot faster than the bandeaus do. The Christmas animation tends to sell out in the SLGs, but the silks almost never sell out. So I can always obtain them regardless of when I go in. So we usually go on Black Friday to pick up the agenda just to be safe, and thinking that would be a good time to get the holiday packaging, because I usually wait to see if others have already posted about it online. If Foxy LV will usually say when holiday packaging is available on Instagram, what have you. So I knew that it had already been released for 2023. I think the week before Thanksgiving, it was like November 17th or so. So I was like, it's probably safe to say it's in the boutique. So we went in and shopped, and we were given the typical boxes, but the ribbon's not branded. It was just a plain ribbon, which I thought was odd because this is last year's. So last year's holiday, this was the ribbon that I got for the holiday. Did not get the bag, did not get anything else, but I got that holiday ribbon. So this seemed odd. It was just a plain red Rogaine, which I don't think I've seen on other people's packaging. I've seen that they've had the overlay, the white with the red all the different decorative pieces, and then red ribbon that looked like it had printing, I thought, on it. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I knew it was white, and a white overlay or a sleeve over the box, red ribbon, and then the white shopping bag. So got this. And then I thought, well, maybe, and he got a regular shopping bag. I thought, well, maybe, you know, this size, they're out of bags in the larger size. They gave him a ginormous shopping bag, which is why I didn't bring it out. Like, okay, no problem. So he walked out with that. I was in another area of the store while he's purchasing that, and I'm purchasing mine in this bag, and same thing. So plain red ribbon, that's it. And I thought it was odd because someone else walked out with the white bag. It was a long, thin white bag, which is what I usually get for perfume, but that it would have fit, this would have fit in the bag. So I thought that was strange. So I knew they had it because I saw somebody with it, but they didn't give it to me. And it could have been the last one, you know, again, it was Black Friday. I'm thinking that's odd that they sold out so quickly of it. And I didn't see what they put in the bag, obviously, but I knew the bag existed and it was there. They had their displays up, everything. It was safe to say that they should have had the packaging. I asked, is there not holiday packaging? And they're like, no, we don't have that. My essay at this store was just assigned to me. Additional story is the sales associates at the store I go to in Portland, I've never seen the same associate there ever. In the 5 years I've been 5 years? 6 years? A while. Years that I've been shopping there. I've never seen the same person twice. I tried to form a relationship with somebody, and by the time, you know, I might communicate once or twice with them and they're gone. It's like poof, just they've moved on or what have you. No, there's a lot of turnover there. That's fine. Turnover happens. I'm not concerned with that. I am concerned the fact that that store, whenever I shop there, I just do not feel like they give a crap about my experience. They're just like trying to rush me out the door. I guess I don't buy enough. So spending, you know, $300 to $500 is not enough for them. It's like you need to drop thousands for them to care about what you're doing. And, you know, whatever. I come in with a purpose. I want the thing, and I'm not wasting their time. I'm not asking to look at 35 bags and not buying anything, or just buying, you know, the agenda after looking at 35 things and wasting their time. I literally will tell them, I want this and this. And if I want to see something, I might, you know, ask for something. Most of the time I don't. Usually I'm just like trying on whatever's already on display and just bother the sales associate when I'm ready to buy the item. So I'm not, in my opinion, inconveniencing them. I would think that they would be considerate. So this has been my issue with the Portland store. So 2019, we're in Hawaii. I get the lovely like rainbow multicolored bag that's still up there on my wall. 2020, I go to Portland 3 different times throughout the Christmas season. No holiday packaging. 2021, I went Black Friday, and then I went New Year's Day, no holiday packaging. 2022, we went Black Friday, no holiday packaging. 2023, see the holiday packaging, didn't get it. And I'm not sure what's going on there or why that's happening. But anywho, I got the items I wanted. I got Christmas animation. They had a ton of it there, so I could have picked up the SLG I was looking at. But I got to the point where I was just like, you know what, screw you. I'm just gonna buy the bare minimum. If I do want the SLG, I'll go buy it online, because I'm not ecstatic about the way the treatment and the attitude that this store has. So I have a couple essays at some Chicago area boutiques that I might consider buying from. Oh, look, I didn't even notice the holiday stickers in there. So I got the holiday sticker. Woo! So I got one component of holiday packaging. Now, the conspiracy theory. Do you think they could possibly be selling the packaging, the store? Because it just seems, I don't think they do the kind of volume to be running out of stuff within a week of receiving it. It just, allegedly, conspiracy theory, all that kind of stuff. Anywho, I ended up picking up this Christmas animation piece, which is, you know, nothing too crazy, but I liked, I'm not really the biggest fan of red, but I liked the pink with the red, and then it reverses to the LV monogram. There's a lot of fragrance on there. The LV monogram with some little snowflakes on there. I thought that was adorable. Really beautiful. So I really thought that was cute. They had the other colorway, I believe, was blue, which actually appealed to me more, but in the end I liked this one. I want to say the blue had a different reverse side, and that's why I went with the red, but I do not remember. If I can find an image of it, I will insert why I did the opposite. So that was my Christmas animation Mando. And then I picked up, as per usual, and I believe they're still on their website, I picked up my agenda refill in the 2024, obviously, edition. And this is the Bureau Diary Refill, 1 week on 2 pages. That was it. I think she was very unhelpful. Like, I had to look up the item number. I was like, I want the one that goes in the desk agenda. And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, are you a temp? Just like, I said, okay, give me a second and I will pull it up. And I gave her the item number. Okay, let me search for it. Oh, we have one in stock, and went and looked for it. And it was very much a bother. So, you know, I think they were looking for me to buy a bag, and I didn't buy a bag, so not important enough. So the cover has the new sneakers, a skateboard, a trunk. Yeah, it's a trunk on there, kind of watercolor type of imagery. Looking for the stickers. There they are. Stickers are really kind of basic and cute. Really whimsical stickers this year. A lot of sportiness, so to speak. I'll insert pictures of the different month themes on there. And I usually do a video on setting up my agenda because I'm getting such a late start this year. Again, things have been going on. I'm going to skip that this year. I may do an update later, but I basically am going to do the same thing as last year. I picked up, so this goes on the right side of my desk agenda, that slot, and this is like what I use for my personal appointments and work information. I write my passwords in it, so things you should do. That's what I use this side for, and then on the other flap, I insert another book, a cheapy little thing that I buy either from Amazon or Home Goods or what have you. And that's where I do all my YouTube planning. And those usually have, and I wish LV did this, have the whole month as like the dashboard, the first page. And I really enjoy that type of layout for the bigger picture type of planning. So this is great for, you know, by the week and getting things done that way. But I really like the, you know, forward looking type of planning that the cheaper ones do. And I want to say that Hermes does a version that's similar, and I keep wanting to pick that one up, but I'm not quite sure which one to buy, so I don't want to make the mistake of picking one up that's the wrong one. And there's no Hermes boutiques anywhere near me, so the closest one is up in Seattle or down in San Francisco. So it would be a trek, and the Hermes unfortunately was not open when I was in Chicago, so I couldn't see it there in person. So whenever I get a chance to try that out, I might switch to the Hermes style because of the layout. Having two books is not a problem per se, but I'd prefer to have just one standard one to work. But I really do enjoy picking these up. They're, again, $120-ish, I believe. So it's not hugely expensive. It's extravagant. It's luxury, not cheap, but I enjoy it. I keep it on my desk every day. I get a good, return, in my opinion, on the use of it. So rather than spending it on something else, I spend it on this, and maybe that's frivolous, but you know what? Sometimes you deserve a little frivolity. Everything will work out. But I really do enjoy picking these up every single year. I do have an agenda still. I don't use it as much, so I don't bother buying a whole insert for it. I just use note pages in that, and I have a file of facts that I can pick up on Amazon for like a few dollars that has the month at a glance. So when I know I'm going to be carrying that, I'll put that in my purse. But for the most part, that one kind of just sits idle on my desk. I mainly use the desk agenda and really enjoy using that. I don't see a need to ever get the large at this point. If I had to go back into the office full time, I might switch over to the large agenda, just because I do like having the desk agenda with me all the time. And I think the large would be a better travel type of agenda than the desk agenda would be. That desk agenda stays on my side desk over here all the time. So that's kind of just my thoughts on it. But it's a lovely way to treat yourself if you enjoy the written planning type of way of living. If you're a digital person, obviously it's not not the best use of your resources, but for me, I enjoy having them. So hopefully that gave you some insight on LV. I want to know if you had ever encountered this issue with not getting the holiday packaging at LV, if it's common, or what I could do differently to actually get. Because like a sticker, that was okay, but the whole point of getting holiday packaging is to have a nice, pretty holiday package under the tree, and it just kind of every year getting disappointed. It's really getting to be frustrating. So have a great rest of your day, evening, weekend, whatever's going on in your life right now. I hope you had fun, and let me know what your thoughts are. Take care.